disciplined without this, why you can't be disciplined without this. Good afternoon, morning, wherever time it is. Hope you are all well. If you're watching the football, let me know your predictions below. Let me know your predictions below. So, but what I'm going to be talking about today is discipline and why, a lot of people come to me. I talk to lots of people every day who are thinking about joining the program, who are on the program, who work with us one-to-one, small group. And something that comes up a lot is, I just have no willpower, I have no motivation, I don't have any discipline. And when you look at their lives, it's actually far from the truth that, they have discipline in many areas of their lives, but the areas where they show more discipline, and me included with this, there's times where I'm like, oh, why am I not just doing this? Why am I not doing it? And it's simply because you can't be disciplined if you don't have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you have nothing to be disciplined to. Right? It's quite simple. If you don't have a plan, you don't have anything to be disciplined to. So of course you're not going to be disciplined. Hey Sandy, how are we doing? Give me a hello if you're coming in. Give me a replay if you're on replay, and let me know your predictions below. So if you don't have a plan, you have nothing to be disciplined to. So the problem is we go into it hoping for the best, but we don't even know what the best is. So we're always let down because we don't even know what we're trying to achieve or what we're even meant to be doing to achieve that. Or worse, we just compare ourselves to someone else. We think we're not fit enough. Then we get too nervous and we do nothing, then we lose anyway. So how can we make this really practical today? So the key thing for this is to have some type of plan in place. And this doesn't have to take days. This doesn't have to take hours. This can take literally 1 minute, and start really small with this. If you're struggling to get started, I'm going to give you one tip. If you're already started and you're struggling to get results, I'll give you another one. So number one, if you're really struggling to get started, keep it really simple. The fastest way to change the way you feel is to move. I've spoken to so many people, different people, too many people, who have said to me they're feeling so rubbish, so, it's not working on, and I've get this too. Then they've done one exercise session, maybe a few days, and after 3 days, completely different. Their outlook, positivity, endorphins release, everything is completely changed. It's a powerful place. It's a powerful thing, right? So number one, if you're struggling, just set a plan to move somehow, whether it's going for a walk, but do it. Because there's a cost of not doing it, as I keep going over this week. I'm like a broken record, and I'll be honest, I do repeat myself a lot. I do repeat myself a lot. See what I did there? Sorry. So number two, if you're already there already, and you're like, yeah, but I want to take it one step further now, Matt. Then it relies on a multitude of things, and it's something I go over in the Q&A a lot, and it's something that if you want a bit more information on, I have done a free training on why diets work and how to pick the right one for you, and that would probably be a good place to go for you. If you want that, comment below with diets, and I'll send that over to you. I'll send that free training over to you. But if you take one thing from this, is that the fastest way to change the way you feel is to move, but you'll always lack discipline if you don't have a plan. So a quick take home from this is, obviously I want to try and keep this within 5 minutes if I can, is to put it in your diary when you're going to move, how you're going to move, what you're going to do. Quite simply, if you're overwhelmed, stressed, consider what you're overwhelmed about. What is it? Why you think you should do it. And the reason I'm asking this, why you think you should do it, because this is why you'll be able to see whether you really want to do it or not. If you can't think of any reasons why you want to do it, just get rid of it. And don't beat yourself up for it. Maybe it's not actually aligned with your values. You're just doing it because a friend wants you to do it. Or you think you should because everyone else is watching the football. Maybe you don't want to do it. Maybe you don't want to exercise. Maybe you don't want to do that. Then, when will you do it? So what is it? Why do you think you should do it? Then when will you do it? Done. Example, what is it? I need to exercise. Why? Because I want to feel better. I want to feel fitter. I want to be more toned. I don't want to feel like I'm old. I don't want to feel my aches, pains. I don't want to wake up aching pain. I don't want to struggle to sleep. I want to be stronger. I want to make everyday tasks easier. I don't want to be worried about going on this walk. Hey, Teresa. Hope you recovered from yesterday's boxing. And Sandy, how was Tabitha's lunchtime? When will I do it? I'll go for a walk at lunchtime tomorrow. Be specific as possible. Or like I said, you can't be disciplined if you don't have a plan. Anyway, that's it from me. Have a lovely evening. Let me know your predictions for the football. below if you're into it. If not, let me know your plan, and I'll see you later. If you want that free training on why diets do work and how to pick the right one for you, comment below with diet, and I'll see you soon. Take